In this video we are going to talk about should you buy a house before marriage? Here's the pros and cons on sharing property in Ontario. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to Best for Brides YouTube channel for future updates. More couples buy homes before marriage. Some do it to cut rent. Others do it to increase equity. There are pros and cons to consider, but it comes down to what's best for each couple. This article discusses buying a home before marriage. Pros. Save rent. Buying a house before marriage saves money on rent. Renting is like throwing away money that could go toward home equity. $1,200 a month in rent is $14,400 a year. That's a lot of money for a down payment. Buying a home before marriage can save you money in the long run. This is especially true in high-rent areas. Toronto's priciest neighborhoods have homes over $1 million. You'll still owe utilities, insurance, and property taxes. Accelerate equity. Buying before marriage helps build equity faster. Equity is the portion of your home's value that you own outright. It grows as your home appreciates or as you pay down your mortgage. Having equity in your home gives you financial security and can help you borrow money. If you sell your home, you can keep your equity. So you'll have something to show for your home's investment. Renting won't build equity. Many couples buy a home before marriage to build a solid financial foundation. Freedom. Buying a house before marriage helps some couples maintain their independence. Buying a home together may not be the right decision if you're not ready to commit. You must also ask yourself if you're ready to buy a home. Before getting married, make sure you're on the same page regarding finances. Buying a house before marriage means you're ready for the financial responsibility of homeownership. This may be the right choice if you're independent. Buying a house before marriage will give you a sense of independence you wouldn't otherwise have. Cosigner aids pre-approval. If you can't afford a house on your own, get a cosigner. Cosigners are legally responsible for your mortgage if you default. This can help you get loan pre-approval and a lower interest rate. Just make sure you can trust your cosigner and that they're financially stable. Before deciding, talk to your partner. If you default on the loan, your cosigner must repay it. If you can't afford a house, get a cosigner. Dual income utilities split. If you and your partner both work, you'll each contribute to the mortgage. This can help you afford housing and build equity faster. You'll also split utilities and groceries. Consider this when deciding whether to buy a house before marriage. If you can't afford the extra costs, wait until you're married. Always reevaluate your budget as your financial situation changes. If you're both working and can afford it, buying a house before marriage may be smart. Share chores. When you're married, you'll share household responsibilities. If you buy a house before marriage, you can split the duties. One person can pay the mortgage, while the other handles utilities. Or, divide everything evenly. This can help divide the work and get it done. Just communicate with your partner and develop a plan. One person may be better at certain tasks than another. Your roles may change over time. Buying a house before marriage is a good idea if you can split the responsibilities. Cons. Entanglement. Buying a house before marriage can cause financial complications. Without caution, you could incur too much debt. This can strain your relationship and make escaping a bad situation difficult. Discuss your finances with your partner and make a plan. If you're not comfortable sharing finances, wait to buy real estate until you're married. Buying a house before marriage can help you build equity and save money if you're both on board. Financial entanglement can't always be avoided, but it shouldn't be a problem if you both know the risks. Dedication. Buying a home before marriage is a big commitment. Buying a home together may not be the right decision if you're not ready to commit. You must also ask yourself if you're ready to buy a home. If unsure, wait until marriage. Make sure buying a home fits your long-term goals. Make sure your partner approves of your plans. Buying a home before marriage may not be wise if time is a factor. Tax breaks missed. Non-married people can't benefit from home ownership tax breaks. You can't deduct mortgage interest anymore. Consider this if you're buying a home before marriage. There are other financial considerations when buying a home. Discuss the pros and cons with your partner before deciding. If unsure, wait until marriage. Make sure buying a home fits your long-term goals. Tax benefits shouldn't be your only factor, but they're important. No division protocol. No legal protocol exists for dividing assets if you're not married. If you own a home together, this can be a problem. Buying a house before marriage may not be the right decision if you're not ready to commit. Discuss your breakup plans with your partner. Before buying a house, have this conversation. Be honest with your partner about whether you're ready for a long-term commitment. Before buying a house, it's important to have this conversation. Even if you're not married, you can use equitable division protocols. If you're not ready to commit, get married. Conflicts. Homeownership strains relationships. Homeownership is a big responsibility if you're not used to it. If you're considering buying a house before marriage, talk to your partner. You'll also need to be honest with yourself about your home buying readiness. If unsure, wait until marriage. Make sure buying a home fits your long-term goals. Financial troubles can strain relationships. If you're not ready for a mortgage, wait until you're married. One partner's lost equity. In a non-marital relationship, neither partner has legal protection. If the relationship fails, one partner could lose much equity. Be honest with your partner about whether you're ready for a long-term commitment. Before buying a house, it's important to have this conversation. If you're not ready to commit fully, you may want to wait until marriage. Buying a house before marriage requires careful consideration. Discuss the pros and cons with your partner before deciding. If unsure, wait until marriage. Make sure buying a home fits your long-term goals. Before making any decisions, make sure you're both ready to own a home. Also, be sure to have a conversation about what would happen if you broke up. Before buying a house, have this conversation. If you're not ready to commit, get married. Thanks for watching. What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you want to hear from us again, please subscribe to our channel, Best for Bride, for future updates. And visit our website, www.bestforbride.com.